Hi, today we have some great tips for you for the month of July. Of course, we're really in the heat of the summer, and so one of the most important tasks is keeping our plants well watered. That can be a little bit tricky, but you need to know your plants really well, and you need to know your soil so that you can determine how much water the plants really need. The key when watering is to make sure you water the plants thoroughly and to wet the soil to at least a depth of 6 inches, possibly 10 inches, to encourage deep root growth. Deep root growth encourages a stronger plant and it's more resistant to drought. Now, another activity in late July is actually to come in and divide your spring blooming perennials if needed, such as irises, peonies, even some of the daylilies. When they get really crowded, it's time to divide them up, throw away the weaker portions and replant the stronger ones, giving them plenty of room to grow. Late July is also a good time to establish a fall garden. Refer to Fact Sheet 6009, Fall Gardening, for further recommendations. Now, if you're maintaining fruits in the garden, don't abandon your insect protective sprays too early. And also refer to the labels for that last application prior to harvest. Now, also, if you put in bird baths, shelter, and food in your landscape, you can attract wildlife. And if you're maintaining a compost pile, don't forget to water it during those hot, dry periods to keep it active. And don't forget to turn it to encourage heat throughout for proper sterilization. For turf, don't forget to replace or sharpen your mower blades as often as necessary to make sure you're making a good, clean cut. Dull mower blades result in shredded leaf tips, which are more susceptible to diseases and are more stressful to the plant. Also, during the hotter part of the month, raise your cool season grass mowing height to about 3 inches and your common Bermuda grasses from about 1.5 to 2 inches. Also, if you have adequate irrigation available, you can fertilize your warm season grasses again. And if you're going to establish a warm season grass from vegetative means such as sod, sprigs, or plugs, that needs to be completed by the end of July to make sure there's plenty of time for the plant to establish before winter. Also, this is a time of year when brown patch is a common disease on cool season grasses, but this can be easily controlled through proper management practices as well as fungicides whenever necessary.